त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देवा त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देवा त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देवा ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वाहा तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वाहा तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वाहा तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् अथ संध्योपासना विधिः. Placing our right palm into our left palm as if we have water to sip. And as we chant, we sip begging God for abhishti and piti, to fulfill our physical cravings and also to fulfill our spiritual cravings in life, to balance our life. Om Shanno Devirabhishtaya Apo Bhavantu Pitaye Shanyorabhi Sravantu Naha. Indra Sparsha, water in our left palm and right fingers, index and middle finger, we dip and touch, begging God for health and strength in these limbs. May we use this limb to gain fame and strength. Om Vava, Om Pranaha, Pranaha, Om Chakshuh, Chakshuh, Om Shrotram, Shrotram, Om Nabhihi, Om Hridayam, Om Kantaha, Om Shiraha, Om Bahubhyam Yashobalam, Om Kartan Karprishte. Marjana mantra, touching our limbs again with sacramental water. Om Buhu Punatu Shirasi, Om Bhuvaha Punatu Netrayoh, Om Swaha Punatu Kanthe, Om Mahaha Punatu Hridaye, Om Janaha Punatu Nabhyam, Om Tapaha Punatu Padayoh, Om Satyam Punatu Punaha Shirasi, Om Kham Brahma Punatu Sarvatra. The three of you go join that line, please. Go fast, I'll wait for you. Sit on the side. Om Pranayam Mantra. With both sets of palm, we touch our various organs as we chant. Om Bhuvaha, Om Swaha, Om Maha, Om Janaha, Om Tapaha, Om Satyam. Om Bhuvaha, Om Swaha, Om Maha, Om Janaha, Om Tapaha, Om Satyam. Satyam.
「
Aghamarshana mantraha.
「
discovering the presence of the creation of this universe, and identifying God as the sustainer, the creator, sustainer, and destroyer when necessary, in an effort for us to decrease our tendencies to commit sin or to do negative things in our life, we chant Om Ritancha Satyancha Bhidha Tapaso Dhyajayata Tato Ratriya Jayata Tatah Samudro Arnavaha Om Samudrar Arnavar Adhi Samvatsaro Ajayata Ahoratrani Vidadhat Vishwasya Vishato Vashi Om Surya Chandrama Saudhata Yatha Purvam Akalpayat Vivam Cha Prithvim Chantariksham Atho Swaha. Manasa Parikrama, certifying the presence of God in all direction and expressing gratitude for the bounties He provides for us in achieving perfection, we chant Om Prachi Dik Agnir Adhipati Rasito Rakshita Ditya Ishavaha Tebhyo Namo Dhipatibhyo Namo Rakshutribhyo Nama Ishubhyo Nama Ebhyo Astu Yosman Dvishtiyam Vayam Dvishmastam Vo Jambhe Dadmaha Om Dakshina Digindro Dhipatistirashchiraji Rakshita Pitravaishavaha Tebhyo Namo Dhipatibhyo Namo Rakshutribhyo Nama Ishubhyo Nama Ebhyo Astu Yosman Dvishtiyam Vayam Dvishmastam Vo Jambhe Dadmaha Om Pratichi Digvaruno Dhipatihi Pridako Rakshita Namaishavaha Tebhyo Namo Dhipatibhyo Namo Rakshutribhyo Nama Ishubhyo Nama Ebhyo Astu Yosman Dvishtiyam Vayam Dvishmastam Vo Jambhe Dadmaha Om Udichi Dikso Modhipatihi Svajo Rakshita Shanirishavah Tebhyo Namo Dhipatibhyo Namo Rakshutribhyo Nama Ishubhyo Nama Ebhyo Astu Yosman Dvishtiyam Vayam Dvishmastam Vo Jambhe Dadmaha Om Dhruvadik Vishnur Adhipatihi Kalmashagrivo Rakshita Virudhaishavaha Tebhyo Namo Dhipatibhyo Namo Rakshutribhyo Nama Ishubhyo Nama Ebhyo Astu Yosman Dvishtiyam Vayam Dvishmastam Vo Jambhe Dadmaha Om Urdhva Dik Brihaspatir Adhipatihi Swiftro Rakshita Varshamishavaha Tebhyo Namo Dhipatibhyo Namo Rakshutribhyo Nama Ishubhyo Nama Ebhyo Astu Yosman Dvishtiyam Vayam Dvishmastam Vo Jambhe Dadmaha. Upasthana, feeling the living presence of God. After having a direct vision of Him, we chant Om Udvayam Tamasaspari Swaha Pashyanta Uttaram Devam Devatra Suryam Aganma Jyotiruttamam Om Udutyam Jata Vedasam Devam Vahanti Ketavaha Drishe Vishwaya Suryam Om Chitram Devanam Uragananikam चक्षुर्मित्रस्य वरुणस्य अग्नेः आप्राज्ञा वा पृथिवी अन्तरिक्षं सूर्य आत्मा जगतस्तस्सुसश्च स्वाहा ॐ तच्चक्षुर्देवहितं पुरस्तात् शुक्रमुच्चरत् पश्येमा शरदः शतं जीवेमा शरदः शतं शृणुयामा शरदः शतं प्रब्रवामा शरदः शतम् अदीनः स्यामा शरदः शतं भूयश्च शरदः शतात् भूयश्च शरदः शतात् भूयश्च शरदः शतात् अथ ब्रह्म गायत्री सावित्री गुरु मंत्र ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्. O soul of life, the holy King of kings, O God of all the regions high and low, O Lord of joy, whose glory nature sings, who shapes the earth and lets the mortals grow, we seek thy blessed feet to meditate upon thy glorious form of holy light, which drives away the gloom of sins we hate and makes the souls of righteous people bright. My heart, O Father, meekly prays to thee, to win thy grace to make me good and wise, and bless my mind with knowledge full and free from dark and vicious thoughts of sins and lies. Yes, from dark and vicious thoughts of sins and lies. Yes, from dark and vicious thoughts of sins and lies. Om Bhurabhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Naha Prachodayat. He Ishwar Dayanidhe Bhavat Kripayanena Japopasana Karmana Dharma Artha Kama Mokshanam Satyah Siddhir Bhavena. Tata Ishwar Namaskuriya. Om Namaha Shambhavaya Cha Mayo Bhavaya Cha Namaha Shankaraya Cha Mayaskaraya Cha Namaha Shivaya Cha Shivataraya Cha. He Mangalesha Shankar Mangal Karo Hamara Pawan Prakasha Paye Paramartya Punya Dwara Parichan Pai Pilado I bow to thee, O God of calm, O God of peace and Lord of bliss divine. Thy grace supplies the burning heart's balm. Thy blessings in my right desire shine. I also thank thee for thy rule benign, thy kind protections and thy blessings sweet, and those who are the dreaded foes of mine, I lay them humbly at thy gracious feet. Yes, God, I lay them humbly at thy gracious feet. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Iti Sanhyopasana Vidhi Samaptaha. This is bring us to our personal communication to God, begging God for whatever we need personally to be fulfilled so that He can inspire us positively. Page 196. 196. In your Atmagit, page 196, Om Hi Jivan Hamara. Om is the very base of our life, the very foundation of our vitality. Om is the creator, ruler, and protector, and we call His name constantly and daily in our lives. Om Hi Jivan Hamara. Om Pranadhar hai. Om Hi Jivan Hamara. Om Pranadhar hai. Om बढ़ता जाएगा।
अंत में यह जाप हमको मुक्ति तक पहुँचाएगा। ओम ही जीवन हमारा, ओम प्राणाधार है, ओम है करता विधाता, ओम पालनहार है, ओम ही जीवन हमारा, ओम प्राणाधार है, ओम प्राणाधार है, ओम प्राणाधार है।
Through the recitation of Om, our knowledge should keep increasing, and in the end, this very Om jap shall take us to the gateway of liberation, to His gate, to His home. This is bringing us to our personal communication. I do hope and pray that we have been able to make some kind of connection. If that connection has been broken because of our entanglement through the week's activity, once again we make that connection and we continue the week's activity. I'll ask the children to very calmly, quietly come and take their seat on the below the stage. I don't think we have yajmans for today, so it is open for any one of you who have something to sit to thank God for, to come and take your seat at the asan there. While we take the sankalp, decide. If not, then we'll have to make choices. Let's go take sankalp. Oh. Okay. All right, we take the sankalp. In the meantime, you're deciding. At least we can take two sets, one on both sides. And welcome to Bhai Sadhu after a long time, and Parbuday, and others who I have not seen for a while. Welcome and thank you all for coming. But you know what? If you can come a bit closer, we kind of small this morning for some reason, yeah, but come a bit closer, we feel like a family, and we'll worship. To come to the edge of the sheet for the parents, and the children can come and sit here. We're small. Arta, yeah, I'll wait on you to. Yeah, come a bit closer, come a bit closer. Pira? Okay, maybe she uses the Pira. Yeah. Take it here. Namaste. Okay. You alone come? You alone? Yes. All right. Clasp of palms. To the other side. Sri Brahmano Dvitiya Prahararhe Vaivasvata Manvantare Ashtavinshatitame Kaliyuge Kalipratam Charane Asmin Virodhakrit Vikram Samvatsare Jeshtamase Shukla Pakshe Ravivasare Shashti Tithau Pushya Nakshatre Taitil Karne Vriddhi Yode Queens Nagare New York Pradeshe America Deshe Maharishi Dayananda Gurukule आर्य समाज मंदिरे अयं साप्ताहिक सत्संगः प्रारभ्यते अयं साप्ताहिक सत्संगः प्रारभ्यते अयं साप्ताहिक सत्संगः प्रारभ्यते. Thank you all very much for chanting the Sankalp so beautifully. All right, we have 2 Yajman for today. Anyone else? We still can take 2 more. One on each side. Oh yes, go. Yes, we have. I forgot. Talesh is in. He's going to tell you why he's sitting there today. Talesh, can you be the priest today? While you're still there, I'll go around and sit where the priest sits. And let the children go this side. Yes.
Sonia coming too.
Okay, all right. Come this side, Andy. Come on this side. Come over on this side.
Avi? Sonia, please come up.
मैं एक नन्हा सा, मैं एक छोटा सा बच्चा हूँ, तुम हो बड़े बलवान, प्रभु जी मेरे राज रखो. मैं एक नन्हा सा, मैं एक छोटा सा बच्चा हूँ, तुम हो बड़े बलवान, प्रभु जी मेरे राज रखो. मैं एक नन्हा सा. मैंने सुना है तुमने यहाँ पे लाखों के दुख तारे, मेरा दुख भी तारो तो जानो, जीवन के रखवारे. मैं एक नन्हा सा, मैं एक छोटा सा बच्चा हूँ, मैं भी तुम्हारी संतान, प्रभु जी मेरे राज रखो. 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 प्रभु जी मेरे राज रखो.
Sipping of the sacramental water. Om Amrito Pastaranmasi Swaha.
Om Amrita Pidhanamasi Swaha. Om Satyam Yashah Shrirmai Shrihi Shrayatam Swaha.
sparsha, touching the bodily limbs with the sacramental water, praying that these remain strong and fulfill their functions.
Om Vangamastestu. Om Nasurmi Pranoastu. Om Akshanormi Chakshurastu. Om Karnayormi Shrotamastu. Om Bahurmi Balamastu. Om Urvorma Ojoastu. Om Arishtani Mengani Tanu Sanvami Sahasantu.
Ateshwara
Stuti Prarthana Upasana.
We describe God's qualities and we petition to Him in terms of our legitimate needs, and we become one with Him in His own words, the words of the Vedas. Let us all chant.
Om Vishwani Deva Savitar Duritani Parasuva Yad Bhadram Tana Asuva Om Hiranya Garbha Samavartatagre Bhutasya Jataha Patireka Asit Sadadhar Prithivim Tyamudemam Kasmai Devaya Havisha Vidhema Om Atmada Baladayasya Vishwa Upasate Prashisham Yasya Devaha Yasya Chayamritam Yasya Mrityuhu Kasmai Devaya Havisha Vidhema Om Yah Prarnato Nimishato Mahitvaika Idraja Jagato Babhuva Yaishe Asya Dvipadashchatushpadaha Kasmai Devaya Havisha Vidhema Om Yena Dyorugra Prithvi Chadridha Yena Swahastabhitam Yena Nakaha Yo Antarikshe Rajaso Vimanaha Kasmai Devaya Havisha Vidhema Om Prajapate Natvadetananyo Vishwajatani Parita Babhuva Yakamaste Juhumastanoastu Vayam Syama Patayorayina Om Sanno Bandhurjanita Samvidhata Dhamani Veda Bhuvanani Vishwa Yatra Deva Amritamanashanas Tritiye Dhaman Adhairayanta Om Agni Naya Supatharayasman Vishwani Deva Vayunani Vidwan Yuyodhyasman Chuhurarnameno Bhuishante Nama Uktim Vidhema हे सकल जगत के उत्पत्ति करता समग्र ऐश्वर्य युक्त शुद्ध स्वरूप सर्व सुखों के दाता परमेश्वर आप कृपा करके हमारे संपूर्ण दुर्गुण दुर्व्यसन और दुखों को दूर कीजिए जो कल्याण कारण गुण कर्म स्वभाव वाले पदार्थ हैं वे सब हमको प्राप्त कराइए।
O God, O Creator of of this universe, O radiant cause of all manifestations, do remove from us all that is difficult in our experience and all the tendencies to transgress your laws, and bring unto us all that is beautiful, benevolent, and auspicious. O Prajapati, O Master of this entire creation, no one except you can supersede the creatures of this visible and of other invisible worlds. May those desires for which we come to your shelter be fulfilled. May we be masters of earthly and heavenly riches. Iti Ishwar
Stuti Prarthanopasana
Prakaranam Artha Swasti Vachanam
Om Agni Mide Purohitam Yajasya Deva Mritrijam Hotaram Ratnadhatamam Om Sanahapi Deva Sunave Agni Supayano Bhava Sachaswanaha Swastaye Om Swasti no Mimitam Ashwina Bhagaha Swasti Devya Ditiranarvanaha Swasti Pusha Asuro Dadhatunaha Swasti Dyava Prithvi Suchetuna Om Swastaye Vayum Upavamahe Somam Swasti Bhuvanasya Yaspati Brihaspatim Sarvaganam Swastaye Swastaya Adityaso Bhavantu Nah Swasti Pantam Om Swasti Pantam Anucharema Surya Chandrama Saviva Punartata Gnata Janata Sangame Mahi Iti Sanshepataha Swasti Vachanam Atha Shanti Karanam Sangshept Shanti Karanam. Let's go.
Om
Shanna Indragni Bhavata Mahobhi
Shanna Indra Varuna Ratahavya Shamindra Soma Suvitaya Shamyo Shanna Indra Pushana Vajasato Om
Shanno Bhagaha Shamunah Shanso Astu
Shanna Purani Shamusanturaya Shanna Satyasya Suryamasya Shansaha Shanno Aryama Purujato Astu
Om Shanna Indro
Vasubhirevo Astu Shamaditye Varunah Sushamsaha Shanno Rudro Rudre Jalashaha Shanna Swastagna Virha Shrinotu Om Shanna Somo Bhavatu Brahma Shanna Shanno Gravarna Shamusantu Yajya Shanna Swaruna Mitayo Bhavantu Shanna Prasva Shamavastu Vedi Atha Shiva Sankalpa Mantra.
That far-going light of all lights that flies the distances in one's wakeful state, and even so in one's sleep, may that our minds be filled with beautiful and benevolent thoughts.
Om Yajagrato Duramudeti Devam Tadu Suptasya Tadhaivaiti Durangamam Jyotisham Jyotirekam Tanme Manaha Shiva Sankalpamastu Om Yena Karma Yapaso Manishano Yache Krinvanti Vidhate Shudhiraha Yere Purvam Yakshamantaha Prajana Tanme Manaha Shiva शिवसङ्कल्पमस्तु
यस्मिन्
ॐ यस्मिन् ऋचः सामयजूषि यस्मिन् प्रतिष्ठिता रत्नभाविवारः यस्मिन् शितं सर्वमोदं प्रजानां तन्मे मनः शिवसङ्कल्पमस्तु ॐ सुषारथिरश्वानि वयन्मनुष्यान् नेयते भीषुभिर्वाजिनैव हृत्प्रतिष्ठं यदचिरं च विष्टम् तन्मे मनः शिवसङ्कल्पमस्तु तन्मे मनः शिवसङ्कल्पमस्तु.
O King, with your peaceful flow, may you bring peace to the world of animals and peace to the world of human beings too. Peace indeed to the world of trees and plants. No fear from our friends, nor from those who are unfriendly unto us. No fear from the known nor from the unknown. No fear in the night nor in the day. May we be friends unto all directions, and may all directions be friendly unto us.
Om
Sahana Bhavaswa Shambhave Sham Janaya Shamarvate Sham Rajano Shadhibhyah Om Abhayam Mitrad Abhayam Amitrad Abhayam Jatad Abhayam Parokshat Abhayam Naktam Abhayam Divanaha Sarvasha Mama Mitram Bhavantu Sarvasha Mama Mitram Bhavantu Iti Sankshepatāh Shanti Karanam Arthani Pradipanam
बच्चे पाप की
कर्मों से बचे पाप की कर्मों से सदा शुभ कर्म करे रहे दूर बुराई से रहे दूर बुराई से सब है मेहमान यहाँ सब है मेहमान यहाँ करके जो भलाई गए उनका गुणगान यहाँ उनका गुणगान यहाँ भगवान को याद करे भगवान को याद करे अनमोल है जीवन ये नहीं से बर्बाद करे नहीं से बर्बाद करे नहीं से बर्बाद करे.
kindling the sacrificial fire.
Om Bhurabhuvah Swaha. Om Bhurabhuvah Swadyoriva Bhumna Prithviva Varimna Tasyaste Prithvi Devayajani Prishthe Agnim Manadamana Dhyayadhe.
Fanning this sacrificial fire.
All of us, outstretched palms. ॐ उद्भूय स्वरग्नि प्रतिजाग्रहि त्वमिष्टापूर्ते संसृजे धामयं च अस्मिन् सदस्ये अच्युतरस्मिन् विश्वे देवा यजमानश्च सीदता देवाश्च यजमानश्च सीदता.
Offering 3 pieces of samidha.
Omayanta idha atma jat vedhastene dhasva vardhasva chedha vardhaya chasman prajaya pashyubhir brahma varchase nanadyena samedhaya स्वाहा इदम् अग्नये जातवेदसे इदन्न मम ॐ समिधाग्निं ध्रुवस्य तघृतय बोधयतातिथिम् अस्मिन् हव्याजुहोतन सुसमिधाय शोषिषे घृतं तीव्रं जुहोतन अग्नये जातवेदसे स्वाहा इदम् अग्नये जातवेदसे इदन्न मम तन्त्वा समिभिरङ्गिरो घृतेन वर्धयामसि बृहच्छोचाय विष्य स्वाहा इदम् अग्नये अंगिरसे इदन्न मम.
At the Panchagrit Ahuti, 5 ghee oblations.
Let them go clockwise, Talish. You're going to go clockwise. Whoever you begin with, go in a clockwise direction.
Om
Ayanta idma atma jat vedhastene धस्वा वर्धस्व चेथा वर्धया चास्मान् प्रजया पशुभिर् ब्रह्मा वर्चसे नानाद्येन समेधय स्वाहा इदम् अग्नये जातवेदसे इदन्न मम ओमायन्त इद्मा आत्मा जात वेदस्तेने ध्वस्वा वर्धस्व चेधा वर्धया चास्मान् प्रजया पशुभिर् ब्रह्मा वर्चसे नानाद्येन समेधय स्वाहा इदम् अग्नये जातवेदसे इदन्न मम ओमायन्त इद्मा आत्मा जात वेदस्तेने ध्वस्वा वर्धस्व चेधा वर्धया चास्मान् प्रजया पशुभिर् ब्रह्मा वर्चसे नानाद्येन समेधय स्वाहा इदम् अग्नये जातवेदसे इदन्न मम ओमायन्त इद्मा आत्मा जात वेदस्तेने ध्वस्वा वर्धस्व चेधा वर्धया चास्मान् प्रजया पशुभिर् ब्रह्मा वर्चसे नानाद्येन समेधय स्वाहा इदम् अग्नये जातवेदसे इदन्न मम. Fifth and final. ओमायन्त इद्मा आत्मा जात वेदस्तेने ध्वस्वा वर्धस्व चेधा वर्धया चास्मान् प्रजया पशुभिर् ब्रह्मा वर्चसे नानाद्येन समेधय स्वाहा इदम् अग्नये जातवेदसे इदन्न मम.
We'll ask Kalish to please stand and it will tell Sinchen.
I know Joe can stand. Can you? Okay. Nani, can you stand? Let Nani stand too. Kalish, you go first. No, stand up. Just stand up. You make off video. Kalish, you go first. Nani goes second, and Sonia goes third. Eastern side. Om Anite Anumanyaswa. And give it to Nani this way, if she can stretch across this. Come up a little. Om
Anumate Anumanyaswa.
So now you take it. You go the south, the northern side. Om Saraswati Anumanyaswa. Don't go right or wrong. Sit, you can sit in, or you can stand. Clockwise. Om Deva Savitaha Prasuvayajam Prasuvayajapatim Bhagaya Divyo Gandharvaha Ketapuhu Ketamunaha Punatu Vachaspatirvachamunaha Swadatu. Begging God for a consent and a balanced life, with material acquisition and spiritual acquisition in your life as you continue with your life. Take a seat.
Ghee offerings.
North, south, and center 4 offerings. Om Agnaye Swaha. Idam Agnaye Idanna Mama. Om Somaya Swaha. Idam Somaya Idanna Mama. Om Prajapataye Swaha. Idam Prajapataye Idanna Mama. Om Indraya Swaha. Idam Indraya Idanna Mama.
Samagri, ghee offerings.
One side ghee, the other side the samagri. Om Suryo Jyotir Jyotihi Suryaha Swaha. Om Suryo Varcho Jyotir Varchaha Swaha. Om Jyoti Suryaha Suryo Jyotihi Swaha. Om Sajur Devena Savitra Sajur Ushasendro Vatya Jushanah Suryo Vetu Swaha. Om Agnir Jyotir Jyotiragnihi Swaha. Om Agnir Varcho Jyotir Varchaha Swaha. Om
Agnir Jyotir Jyotiragnihi
Swaha. Om Sajur Devena Savitra Sajuratrendya Vatya Jushano Agnirvetu Swaha. Om Bhuragnaye Pranaya Swaha. Idam Agnaye Pranaya Idanna Mama. Om Bhuvarvayave Panaya Swaha. Idam Vayave Panaya Idanna Mama. Om Swaradityaya Vyanaya Swaha. Idam Adityaya Vyanaya Idanna Mama. Om Bhurbhuvaha Swaragni Vayavadityebhyah Pranapanivyanebhyah Swaha. Idam Agni Vayavadityebhyah Pranapanivyanebhyah Idanna Mama. Om Apo Jyotiraso Amritam
ब्रह्मा भूर्भुवः स्वरो स्वाहा ॐ यां मेधां देवगणाः पितरश्चोपासते तयामा मध्यमेधयाग्ने मेधाविनं कुरु स्वाहा ॐ विश्वानि देव सवितर दुरितानि परासुव यद्भद्रं तन्न आसुव स्वाहा ॐ अग्ने नयः सुपथाराय अस्मान् विश्वानि देव वयुनानि विद्वान् ययोध्यस्मज्जुहुरार्णमेनो भूयिष्ठान्ते नमोक्तिं विधेम स्वाहा पूर्णाहुतिरूप आकारावाच्य भागाहुतयः ॐ अग्नये स्वाहा इदम् अग्नये इदं न मम ॐ सोमाय स्वाहा इदं सोमाय इदं न मम ॐ प्रजापतये स्वाहा इदं प्रजापतये इदं न मम ॐ इन्द्राय स्वाहा इदम् इन्द्राय इदं न मम ॐ अग्नये स्वाहा इदम् अग्नये इदं न मम ॐ भुवर्वायवे स्वाहा इदं वायवे इदं न मम ॐ स्वरादित्याय स्वाहा इदम् आदित्याय इदं न मम ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वरग्नि वायवादित्येभ्यः स्वाहा इदमग्नि वायवादित्येभ्यः इदं न मम
What are all the occasion? I know what is the Alish occasion. Nani, what did you observing today? What is Nani something? Just regular?
Nani thanking God for...
Okay, just yes. Okay. All right, stand there. All you stand around the Vedi. Talesh, you go wrong first. Take the key in your hand. Talesh is thanking God also for what all his undertakings so far in his studies. He has become successful, yet he has passed another examination, going on to another course in life where he could reach the highest level in his academic studies. He was fortunate to be successful, so he has acceptance to the next level. And those of you know what it is, he wants to become an RN, registered nurse. It's not easy to do so, but the condition in which he has passed the first stage, the LPN. Now he has to go to the RN stage. So he's thanking God for all the help that he has been given, for all those of you helping him mentally, physically, spiritually, etc., so that he can be able to do this. So Talish, we beg God that he inspired you constantly, but do not allow your education to make you arrogant when you get that degree in front of your name or behind your name, right? This is most important. And use your education to uplift society. Use it in such a way that it becomes very useful to you and to society. As I chant these mantras with you and not for you. And better believe Talish is he's never absent in the class except if he has to go somewhere important to do his work. He comes to the class and he's preparing himself for the next stage in life. So Talish, we chant with you. Om. And it says in this mantra, spiritual science and physical science, he who knows both together, He overcomes death through physical science and attains immortal life through the spiritual science of life. So both spiritual and academic you must constantly pursue. Don't leave one for the other. Om, page 494. Om, Om Vidyam cha avidyam cha yastad vedobhyam saha avidyayam mrityum tirtva vidyayam mrityam ashnute swaha. One more time. Om yang medhang devaganaraha pitaraschopasate tayama madhya medhayagne medhavinam kuru swaha. Om matridevo bhava swaha pitridevo bhava swaha acharya devo bhava swaha Om atithi devo bhava swaha. Continue doing what you're doing, Talish, and you will become successful. Balance your life with spiritualism and academic. Sonia, take the key and Videsh go with her and the baby, of course. Today is her birthday. It's your birthday too. I can't ask Sonia how young she is, but whatever it is, whatever your desires are on this day, you beg God that God grant you the ability to do what you have to do to become successful as you progress year after year. Om Takshakshura Deva Hitam Purastat Chukramocharat Pashyema Sharadaha Shatam Jivema Sharadaha Shatam Shrunuyama Sharadaha Shatam Prabhavama Sharadaha Shatam Adinaha Syama Sharadaha Shatam Bhuyascha Sharadaha Shatat Bhuyascha Sharadaha Shatat Swaha. Om Matridevo Bhava Swaha Pitridevo Bhava Swaha Acharya Devo Bhava Swaha Om Atithi Devo Bhava Swaha. Go to your Nani, touch Aji or Nani? Nani, right? Yes. Aji. Aji, not Nani. Is your Nani here? No. Nani is not here. Aji.
बधाई हो बधाई जन्मदिन की तुमको बधाई हो बधाई जन्मदिन की तुमको जन्मदिन तुम्हारा मिलेंगे लड्डू हमको जन्मदिन तुम्हारा मिलेंगे लड्डू हमको बधाई हो बधाई जन्मदिन की तुमको बधाई हो बधाई जन्मदिन की तुमको सारा दिन लगा के तो मेहनत से पढ़ना मेहनत से पढ़ना पढ़ाई में आगे से आगे ही बढ़ना आगे ही बढ़ना अच्छा जी बताओ मैंने ऐसा क्यों कहा जो तुम पास होंगे मिलेंगे लड्डू हमको बधाई हो बधाई जन्मदिन की तुमको बधाई हो बधाई जन्मदिन की तुमको बधाई हो बधाई जन्मदिन की तुमको.
Videsh, did you bring laddu for us? Be sure? All right. That's what they're saying, that you have it when you pass. I have. All right, Nani, give it to Nani. Let her stand. If she can go, that's fine. Amethyst, Nani, and your son here, right? Which
Anjali.
Anjali. I can't refresh it to the name in the name. Your Nani. Where is your other? Who I'm looking around for? The children and grandchildren. Where I saw her. Your where is? The two of them sitting. Yes, come up, come up. This that one is son yesterday, right? All right. Come. Nani has gone through. Of course, when it reaches certain age, you know, it's, many things happen to you, and then you seek help, medical help, you seek spiritual help. Nani has gone through some major surgery, and she's recovering with flying colors. As you can see, she's walking, and she's coming here to Mandir. All by herself, she is there, and she's thanking God. They're thanking God that God grant her the ability to recover from whatever surgery she went through. And she's still here with us. And we beg God to constantly shower His blessings on her so that she can continue to be with her family, the Mandir family, and her biological family. Stand right here and make these offerings as we beg God that those who are taking care of you medically, that may they perform their task with efficiency so that you can maintain good health and be happy. When you have good health, then you're happy. If you don't have good health, nothing can make you happy because the pain is always there. So you're begging God for that. Om yate mata yate pita jamir bhrata cha sarjatah prakshakshe vasya bheshajam jaradashtim krinomi tva swaha. Om anga bhedo anga jwaro yaschate hidayamaya yakshmaha shrena eva prapatad vacha sadha parastaram swaha. Om matri devo bhava swaha pitri devo bhava swaha Acharya Devo Bhava Swaha Om Atithi Devo Bhava Swaha. All you grandchildren, go hug your Nani, and if you wish to touch her feet, may God take her blessing that she will recover fast as possible and be with you. Om Saubhagyamastu Om Shubham Bhavatu Om Saubhagyamastu Om Shubham Bhavatu Om Saubhagyamastu Om Shubham Bhavatu. And we have next Drew. As you can see, she cannot walk. I don't know how come she sprained her ankle. The government don't make up the road these places. I mean, you don't watch where you're going, you misstep, and there you go down to the ground. So, Drew, I know you can't walk, but stand right there. We pray with you too for a while. Those who are taking care of you medically, etc., may they also do their best to make sure that you're back to normal and you can walk healthy and strong. Om Om Shatam Jiva Sharado Vardhamanaha Shatam Hemantan Shatayuva Santan Shatam Indragni Savita Brihaspatihi Shatayusha Havishemam Punardhu Swaha. Om Abhibirna Marishyasi Jaradashtim Krinomi Tva Niravacham Aham Yakshmam Angebhyo Angajvaram Tava Swaha. Om Matri Devo Bhava Swaha Pitri Devo Bhava Swaha Acharya Devo Bhava Swaha Om Atithi Devo Bhava Swaha. And we have the two eldest person around the kund. Vinesh and Am, here sister, you go there where Talish is. Who is older? The sister, right? The sister?
Sister's older, yeah.
Let her go in front.
बच्चे
Give her the key. Can you hold that key for me?
सारे
Clasp your palms, both of you.
तारे
ये
वो नन्हे फूल है जो भगवान को लगते प्यारे बच्चे मन के सच्चे सारे जग की आँख के तारे ये वो नन्हे फूल है जो भगवान को लगते प्यारे बच्चे मन के सच्चे बच्चे मन के सच्चे बच्चे मन के सच्चे.
All right, the two look at me. The two of you. Dinesh, I do hope and pray that you remain as sweet as you are forever. Don't change. You follow what I'm saying? Never, don't change your behavior, even though you become a big like Brother Talish, Bhai Talish. Would you change? No, good. He says no. Keep that same kind of personality, jovial and very calm and happy in your studies. All right? Om ma bhrata bhrataram dviksham ma swasaram uta swasa samyancha savratha bhutva vacham vadata bhadraya swaha. Om matri devo bhava swaha पितृदेवो भव स्वाहा आचार्य देवो भव स्वाहा ओम अतिथि देवो भव स्वाहा. The two of you go with your brother there, Nala, and the other one go join him. The eldest one take the key in your hand, do touch shoulders. Same thing goes for the three of you. Make sure you let your nanny bring you to mandir every Sunday. Who sleep away and don't want to come to mandir? I understand one of you playing with that thing every day. One don't want to come to mandir. Which one of you? God bless you. When it comes to mandir time, you don't play with that thing in your hand. You leave that for when you don't have to come to mandir. All right? Is it Neil or Nolan? Which one it is? Make sure you come to mandir on Sunday. Om somo dhenum somo arvantamashu somo viram karmanyam dadati sadhanyam vidatyam sabheyam pitri shravanam yodadashadasmai swaha. Let each one of you give them one more spoon. Stand right there. Om Matri Devo Bhava Swaha Pitri Devo Bhava Swaha Acharya Devo Bhava Swaha Om Atithi Devo Bhava Swaha. All right, then the three of you remain the way you are, even though you get older and older, right? You got to sing, you got to chant, and you got to come to mandir. Balance your education. Don't only go to school, academic, become a doctor, a lawyer, and play that thing whole day. You have to balance it also, right? Have a balanced life. Okay, all right. Take your seat again. Take your seat as you were. We will continue edge. As you clasp your palms and you chant the Mahagayatri mantra, whatever brought you to mandir this morning, each one of us, we are begging God to give us such intelligence, dhiyo yonaha prachodayat, that we can make all the right choices, all the right decisions in our lives, in order for life to be happy, meaningful, and pleasant constantly. So we clasp our palms and we chant from within. Clasp our palms and we chant. Om Bhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यम् भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा अथ सृष्टकृत आहूयते अथ मोहन भोग आहूयते. We beg God and we address God, oh God, you know what is lacking or excessive in our personality. You accept all confession and repentance and you fulfill all desires and wishes. Today, oh God, if there is anything that we should not have done and unknowingly we have done so, we beg, oh God, may you grant us such ability that we will not perform those activities anymore. And oh God, if there is anything that we should have done and we did not do so unknowingly, may you grant us such ability that we will now perform those activities in our life. And finally, oh God, may you remove any deficiencies or disease that may be in our path. This is, we bring the edge to close by begging God to fulfill all the gaps in our life. So with those thoughts in mind, we chant. Om yadasya karmano atyariricham yadvanyunyamihakaram Agnishtat shrishta kridvidyat sarvam shrishtam sohutam karotu me Agnaye shrishta krite sahutahute sarva prayaschittahutinam kamanam samardhayitre sarvanaha kaman samardhaya swaha idam agnaye shrishta krite idam mama. Prajapatya Ahuti. In recognition of the fact that God silently watches over us every single second of the day. He is a silent witness to whatever we do and say in this world. He doesn't prevent us from doing anything. He allows us to do what we want to do and what we want to say because He keeps reminding us that as human beings we have an intelligence. Use it. Think of the consequences of what you're saying and the consequences of what you want to do, whether it's going to hurt you or hurt others. And when you have done so, He gives you the fruit of whatever you want to say and whatever you did in your life. That's how God operates. So keeping that in mind, we think before we speak and we think before we act. Om Prajapati Swaha Idam Prajapataye Idam Namamam. Let us all
stand for the last three offerings. Sarvam Vai Puranam.
Om Sarvam Vai Puranam Swaha. Om Sarvam Vai Puranam Swaha. Om Sarvam Vai Puranam Swaha. All is perfect, all is complete, all is final. May the perfection, completeness and finality of this Yahavan Yajna become a part of our lifestyle. Outstretched palms. O Agni, you are the protective human body, protect our body. O Agni, you are the giver of life, give us long and healthy life. And O Agni, you are the source of brilliance. Let your brilliance radiate on our face, that when someone look at us, they can see a ray of hope. Om Tanupa Agneyasi Tanvame Pahi. Om Ayuda Agneyasi
आयुर्मे देहि ॐ वर्चोदा अग्नेयसि वर्चो मे देहि ॐ अग्नेयन्मे तन्वा ऊनं तन्वा आपृणा ॐ मेधा मे देवः सविता आदधातु ॐ मेधा मे देवी सरस्वती आदधातु ॐ मेधा मे अश्विनौ देवा वाधकां पुष्करस्वजौ
Touching our limbs.
ॐ वाक्चामा आप्यायताम् ॐ प्राणश्चामा आप्यायताम् ॐ चक्षुश्चामा आप्यायताम् ॐ श्रोत्रं चामा आप्यायताम् ॐ यशो बलं चामा आप्यायताम्
ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः
कयानश्चित्र अभूवत् ऊती सदा वृथा सखा कया शशिष्ठया वृता ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः कस्वा सत्यो मदाना मंहिष्ठो मत्सरन्धसः त्रिहाचिरारुजे वसु ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः अभीषुनः सखीनाम् अविता चरित्रीणाम् शतं भवास्युतये शतं भवास्युतये शतं भवास्युतये इति अग्निहोत्रम् इति अग्निहोत्रम् इति अग्निहोत्रम्.
Namaste to everyone. This is bring us to the end of the Havan Yajna Agnihotra. Take your seat. All amateur, all get your little one. Let them, under your guidance, let them sing Pujani, two verses. All you little one finish, go there. Didi amateur would tell you what to do. You gotta make it. Give them this mic. Here. Give that one. You have the mic. Give her. Give her. Give her. Hold it close to you. we call him up, but that's fine. Take a thali, Pandit. Thali stand. Om Swasti Pantham Anucharema Surya Chandramasa Viva Punardhajatagnata Janata Samgame Mahi. Om Swasti, Om Swasti, Om Swasti. Thank you all very much for being today's Yajmana, Yajmani, and giving also, even though we call you up, you still give your dan, the dakshana. That's good. Thank you very much. All right, I'm looking at the clock there. It says 15 minutes more before time, and we have certain, or we have time to take 2 bhajans. We have announcement, and then we proceed. So, who should I give the prayer? All right, we have Atithi Yaj prayer. Are you going to give us a bhajan? You and your, what about She says she's not going to give a bhajan. All right. We'll ask the little ones to give us bhajan. Who prepared bhajan today? Neil or Nolan? All right, Neil. Take your, we'll ask the little one to give us bhajans today. We have time for 2 of those. Go the first. Reshma and all her brothers, little brothers and sisters are up. Aditya will play the tholak, of course. I want to go sing with her. So find them Nolan and Mala, go sit next to your brother here, quick. Let them tell you what you sing with him too. Auntie Shirley from Bush. All right, we have our Auntie Shirley here. Well, of course, she's not my aunt, but we call her Auntie Shirley out of love. You from you're here already, right? Yes, I know. That's okay. So Auntie Shirley will give us the next bhajan after the children finish with their 2, and that should take us into the announcement and then pravachan time. All right, Neil, go ahead.
Page 116 in the Atma Geet. Om Insan nahi insan raha ban ban gaya hai rashma mere bhagavan. Insan nahi insan raha ban gaya hai
Shabash, shabash. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Nalan, Neil, and Nolan. Nolan on the tabla. Nolan, you got to eat some more dal and rice. Play harder. All right. Thank you very much. Reshma, you ready? Okay. We now get second bhajan from Reshma and.
Nala.
They will sing with her. All right, go ahead. Yes, on my
Namaste. Lord, listen to our call and give us the knowledge we need to succeed in life. You are God of all humanity. You show no favoritism. Babuji sunalo de do jan, tu hi hai sabka Bhagavan. Babuji sunalo de do
Dhanyavad. Give them a round of applause there. Thank you very much. Reshma, thank you very much. You and the others. Our final bhajan come from our dear sister there, Auntie Shirley, all the way from Bushlat, I think. Right? I'm sure. All the way from Bushlat. Not his auntie. He doesn't even know.
Namaste to everyone. I'm very happy to be here in this mandir once again. I'm here on a short vacation. I am from Bushlat, West Berbice, Guyana Mandir, with my brother Pandit Akramji. He's the Pandit and the president there. I have my sister, Mahan Janet. Kevin is my nephew, and I'm so happy to be here with them today. And when I came here this morning, then I learned that today is Mahan Sonia's birthday. Before migrating here to the US, she was a very, very active member at our mandir. She had made tremendous contributions there, even though she was very young. I can remember when we had our skits and so on, she was a main character. And I am so happy today to acknowledge her birthday and to say happy birthday to her. May she live in good health and strength to see many, many more birthdays, to see many more days like today. And as such, I would like to sing a special birthday bhajan for her. And this is for you, Sonia. May you follow the path of the good Lord. Try to practice the teachings of God, so that each day will be another good day. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday. May you follow the path of the good Lord. Try to practice the teachings of God, so that each day will be another good day. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday. Good Lord, try to practice the teachings of God, so that each day will be another good day. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday. Be a shining light in society, and you will make everybody happy. Try to be a better devotee, so that you fulfill your earthly duty. May you follow the path of the good Lord. Try to practice the teachings of God, so that each day will be another good day. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday. May you follow the path of the good Lord. Try to practice the teachings of God, so that each day will be another good day. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday.
Thank you very
Thank
much,
you.
Auntie Shirley, for that wonderful bhajan. Thank you very much. At this time, we have the announcement by Ray. He has a few announcements to deliver to you.
Namaste once again. There are 3 items we need to discuss today. First, Guruji asked me to remind everyone that on June 3rd at 1:30, right after Monday, 1:30 to 3:30, we'll be assembling at 121 Liberty. I believe that's where the Citibank is, and for the Ved Prachar outside. Okay, so we will ask everyone to come, and after Monday to go over there. Yeah. The second item is that we need some volunteers. Didi Renuka needs some people to volunteer to bring water, the single-use bottles that we can distribute to the people out there. So she'll pass around and she'll take your name. We hope that you can help us out in giving some donation. And Parasad, Chana, little snacks you can organize with Didi, and she will come together, see what you want to make. Anyway, the Rig Veda class continues every Friday around 7:30, depending on how many people come. Pandit Atmanan holds it. And also, Pandita Indrauti has the Hindi classes at the same time, okay, downstairs. I believe, okay, and the third thing is that we organized with Guruji's blessing to have our first Maharshi Dayananda Gurukula Family Day. This is a day that we have a small crowd today, but we're gonna announce it again next week. Okay, this is a day that we decided all together that we need to bond and have fun with each other outside, learn from each other at the family day at the park. We chose Valley Stream State Park. It's not too far from here, it's about 20 minutes. And it's safe, there's facilities, there's restrooms, there's no loud music. And it's very secure there. It's in Nassau County, so it's a little different type of crowd than what we're used to out here. Okay, and we can cook. My wife will explain to you a couple of things, what they're trying to do. Me, I put my number and her number here. Not everyone is on Facebook. I have WhatsApp. My cell phone number is here. We're needing volunteers. Volunteers in terms of bringing some people like Mataji there in the back and the other nannies and so on that don't drive, obviously. They need transportation to and from there. We would like to have them. We wouldn't like to be, at the park without them. So we'd like to organize, and we'll schedule everything. And that's it. My wife will discuss what's going on here. Oh, okay. You read it. Go ahead.
Namaste once again. So you can bring out your hammocks, cricket bats, frisbees, volleyballs, and nets. So we'll be roasting corns, bush cook style cook-up rice, baigan choka with sada roti. And snacks and drinks include crushed ice with syrup and condensed milk. We are going back in time. We used to do these things and have these fun stuff. And of course, we want to have our children know of our history and these things we use. Remember, we used to watch that man when he come around with a donkey cart and his whistle, and you had to buy this crushed ice. So, we want to have fun, and it's most important is bonding time and get together and get to know each other good. And it's going to happen immediately after the camp, the following Saturday. I mean, if we keep it on a Sunday, it will be as soon as you get there, it's time to come back. So Saturday after camp, 10:30, 11, we will get lunch, and then we will have fresh fruits, which I'll be going around with a form to ask people to bring individual items. It's not fair for someone to like bring their own cup and plate and spoon. So we will ask one person to bring cups, one person bring plate, one bring napkin. You know, I'll walk around with a list a week before. So let me, Byray will continue.
I forgot very important. Gurukula Camp, right? It's going to start on Wednesday, June 27th until Sunday, July 1st, from 6 a.m. until 3 p.m. And Guruji invites everyone. You don't have to be a member of this mandir to bring, but you should have your children dressed in the attire that you see on stage here. No short pants, no, you know, stops, strapless tops and things like that. Okay, regarding the park, it's a go, but it may not be a go. If we don't have at least 30 signatures, right, then we're not gonna, you know, keep it. We need at least 30 signatures of people that decide to go, because what's the use in having just 3 or 4 people show up? So I reached out to people on Facebook. They said it was nice, they like it. So I'm gonna put this, pass this around after RT, and whoever's not here, they will sign next week. If we have at least 30, then it will be a go. Okay? Namaste. Thank you.
Thank you. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Unfortunately, I can't sign to go there. I have a wedding. Everybody wants to get married after the July 4th weekend or in that weekend. So if we can't get them married, then they would not go to the park with their family, right, Auntie Gold? So I have to get them, put them together. That's the 7th. So the wedding was supposed to be done here. Unfortunately, this is too small or far away, so it's be done in Jersey. And I work in Jersey. I don't like that journey, traveling to Jersey all the way. Anyway, to keep in tradition of reading from this blue book, my pravachan is not from the blue book, but my pravachan is taken from the green one. So to keep in conformity and not to deviate, we will take a small mantra from this book and we read it together. Because I did not prepare one from this. If I have maybe next, because there's a sequence of mantras beginning book 1, book 2, book 3. But because this is the last one, he wants to use this one. Now this book, the writing is fine. I know when you start to read, you will fall asleep. But when I read it and I put it in a big format there that you can see it. But when I read it and prepare it on the screen, it helps me too, because at the same time, I'm studying the mantra. So one technique, if you want to, take the book, rewrite what you see there and then chant it, and it stays with you. All right, so we will take page, oh, you have your book, oh, take out your book. Let's see how many of you brought your book with you. And that little baby was going for the blue book in that bag. She knows this color here. She was going to grab the same blue book. Where did she brought his? He brought his blue book? Good. Take out your blue book, please. All of us, all of you. We will read together from this book and we continue the trend. It is our book. And go to page 568. I chose a topic that will go into with mine. Now yes. Question? It's a very short mantra, but the meaning of it is coincided with us. Page 568, the second mantra on the page. There is nothing that can match you, God. And I will give you today. My topic is, as the bottom there it says, Lord, keep shining in my heart. There's nothing that you want to shine in your heart, but so let us read together. We'll chant the mantra together. Om Yadadwa, Om Yadwa, Om Yadayawa, Indrate Shatam. Now to go in. Om Dwa Indrate Shatam, Shatam Bhumir Utshu, Natwa Vrajrint Sahasram Surya, Anuna Jatam Asta Rodhasi. And it reads, O endless powerful Lord of opulence, there is nothing in this cosmos that can resemble, compare with, or match you. Not even 100 heavens or 100 earth or 1,000 suns. Nothing created, not even thousands of, heavens and earth can reach your endlessness. This tells us that God is endless. There's no one matching God. Nothing else. If there is anything beyond God, then He's not powerful and He's not all-pervading, because there will be something pervading unto Him. So with that in mind, we ask that, oh God, Lord, keep shining in my heart. So let us begin the conversation. I'm presenting to you, taken from the same Rig Ved. Kaho ek baar rahe mitro,
सनातन धर्म की जय हो। कहो एक बार हे मित्रों, वैदिक धर्म की जय हो। सनातन धर्म की जय हो। वैदिक धर्म की जय हो। वैदिक धर्म की जय हो। आर्य समाज की जय हो। कहो एक बार हे मित्रों, सनातन धर्म की जय हो। वैदिक धर्म की जय हो। आर्य समाज की जय हो।
Lord, we call, Lord, keep shining in my heart. When God shines in your heart, then you become someone who is calm and tranquil and who is not confused. Today, if we look in society, we find that human beings need protection for several reasons. They are, for one reason, they are localized in one area, and so they suffer from inherent inadequacy and limitation. What do you mean by that? For example, our body has limbs, has limited strength. When we're young and healthy, we think we have the world of strength in our body, beyond which we need protection. When we get old, like me, you get pains, you can't lift many things, heavy things anymore, then you need help. Whose help do you need? You need protection. You need to call on God to give you that protection you need. Secondly, our mind can measure a situation and form opinions only up to a certain point, beyond which we need protection. We can't make all decisions for ourselves. Sometimes we have doubts. We make a decision and we're thinking, should I do this? Should I do this? Should I say so or not? And there's where doubt comes. And we need that protection from the universal Lord. Third, our intellect is capable of using limited intelligence. Not all of us have the same level of intelligence to make decisions. Beyond that point, we need protection. And we go for protection from God, or we go to protection from someone who is more elevated than we are in terms of academic, in terms of spiritual development, etc. If we can't visualize God, then we go to someone who can be able to do so for us. And those are the ones who are elevated souls, the saints and sages, those who have experienced the kinds of thing. And this protection that we need can only come from one being. That being has to have unlimited intelligence and unlimited strength. Can you think of someone who has that? We human beings, some of us may have more than others. Some of us are up there with intelligence and strength. But then going beyond them, you have that being who has unlimited, and that being is no other than, thus we call out to that being who has unlimited intelligence and strength. What do we call out and say? Here is the mantra taken from the Rig Ved. Om Om Pahino Agne Payubhir Ajasrair Uta Priye Sadana Ashushukwan Mate Bhyayam paritaram yavishta Nunam vidan ma param sahasvaha Nunam vidvan na param sahasvaha. We called out, and we'll read together because we are calling out together. 1, 2. O Lord, leading with the torch of wisdom, O ever young, mighty one, preserve us with incessant, multiple protection. Always shine in our heart, the abode you love so much. While worshiping you, let no danger approach me either today, tomorrow, or any other day. This is what we're begging God for. We don't want no kind of fear to come to us. We don't want nature to approach us. In this mantra, as you can see, I will scroll through the word meaning, which is still encompassed in the meaning of the mantra. You have Agni, Lord, who lead us with the torch. Every single word that you see in the meaning is there in the mantra. Yavishtha, ever young. Sahasvaha, Almighty One. Pahinaha, protect us. Payubihi, with multiple protection. Ajasrahi, that never ends. Uta, and Ashu Shukwan, always shine. Priya Sadhana, in our loving home. Bhayam, danger of fear. Abhayam, we pray every morning for Abhayam, no fear to come to us. Bhayam is fear. And Vidat, which is Vidan, you get Vidat in this case, conjugation will take you there. May approach. Te Jaritaram, your worshipper. Ma Nunam, not today. Ma Aparam, not tomorrow. Such a being that we call upon, who has limited intelligence and unlimited strength, is called by 3 names as a mantra. Let's see if you can remember the 3 names. Agni, he who leads human being with the torch of knowledge. He is called by Agni. And many times we refer to Agni, and Agni can refer to so many things. Agni is a father, because the father leads the home. Agni comes, Naya means to lead. The Father leads. God is also called Agni because he leads us with his torch. Yavishta, he who is ever young, he never gets old. We get old. Every single second of the day we get older and older all the time. And Sahaswa, he who is filled with unlimited might and energy, meaning he's always healthy and strong, and he has energy to do things constantly for us. We, as we age, our strength deplete constantly in our life. Our might also decrease, and we become feeble, and all the things we used to do when we were young, we can't do it anymore. So such a being is called God himself, who we know is omnipotent, omnipresent, and omniscient. Meaning he's here, there, and everywhere. There's no place where he's not present. And we question, when wrong things are happening, isn't God there? Yes, he's there. But we have to keep in mind that God don't dictate for us. If he was a dictator, then every one of us would have been straight. Because a dictator tells you what you do and what you cannot do. If you are ever subjected under a dictator, you know what it feels like. So when wrong things happen, he's there too, but God gives us the freedom to do what we want to do and what we want to say. It's your choice. Having done the things you want to do and say the things you want to say, he said, all right, I have to give you a fruit. Now it's my turn to give you a fruit or a reward for whatever you did and say. If it's negative, then you get negative reward. Your activity is negative, you get negative reward there again. So God, he has unlimited power, and he is present in his presence knowledge. Such a being we address again our prayers. We address our prayers to God, and we say as follows. Cherish us, O Lord, with incessant multiple protection. What do we mean by that? What kind of protection are we asking for? We have heard from saints and sages that God's protection are varied. We don't get the same protection if we don't deserve it. The protection I will get may not be as the one you get, as strong as the one you receive, because I have not done the deeds to get a strong protection. What kind of protection he gives us? He lifts us out when we fall from standard and grace. We make mistakes and we fall in status of society as a human being. He lifts us out. He doesn't keep us there. But he would not lift us out if we do not want to get out of that. He takes care of our wounds when we bleed from stumbling against sharp rocks of lust, anger, greed, and arrogance. We became very arrogant in what we say and do in life because we have achieved a certain amount of degree of academics, etc. It makes us arrogant, and we start to behave arrogantly to others, though for those who don't have. He hugs us when we despair from losing loved ones. We tell you many times, Hey Jagat Pita Bhagawan, we go to the Universal Father. Our biological siblings would hug us for a short time, but then they leave to go to their home, and we left all alone. God continues to hug you there. When we are lost, He leads us out of the jungle of wrong priorities. He comforts us when we feel marginalized, that no one wants to see us, nobody likes us. And we sit in a corner all by ourselves. He's there with us. We just have to you realize that He's there with us. He opens many doors when we lose an opportunity to better ourselves. We do not stay deluded. We do not stay when we fail to do something. We do not remain in failure. He extricates us from the quagmire of sins. He provides us boat and oar when event waves overwhelm us in the world's ocean. When we get lost in this world's ocean and we kind of sway away from our destination, He gives us intelligence, He gives us His body, which we can use to travel across. And the list of His protection is endless. It never exhausted. We can't stop. There are so many things that we can't even think of at this time. But as it comes up to us, we get it to our mind. And these protections are ongoing. His protection never ceases. It's constantly there, regardless we realize it or not. God protects us because we are His children. And you know, as a parent, regardless what your child does, he's still your child. You still like him or her. He can do the most wrong things in this world, but when it comes, he's your child. Likewise, we are all children of God. He never put us aside. He tries to help us, but how? He doesn't come to us and say, hey, you take this as a help. We have to become conscious that we have the Universal Father there, and He influences us. His love never ceases. We go again to God and say, oh Lord, always shine in our heart the abode you love so much. Saints and sages also tells us that there is a place in the heart where we meet our God every second of the day. God pervades the entire body, but they have a special space there. So my question was, when I'm thinking, when you do a heart surgery, what happens to God? Where does He go? You take one heart from one person, put it in another heart, another person. Is there two? The question arises. And people who wants to be skeptical, they ask you that question. We say God resides in the heart. Of course, dominant in this body here is in the heart, because your emotion comes from the heart. So when He's there, He's in intelligence too. Depend upon what you're talking about, that's where the concept lies. So the same, the heart, where it is every second of the day He's there. Once we're alive, then we have emotions. God loves sitting next to each soul and watching as the soul directs the mind, intelligence, and ego to navigate the sense organs of the body. Here He sits. He doesn't dictate for you. He sits and He observes. God observes us every single second of the day. We have to be conscious that yes, we have an intelligence He's given us. The soul sits in this body here, and God sits with the soul. The soul directs everything in this body. That you know, and you've heard many times. God does not make decisions for the soul because, I said, the latter, the soul has freedom of will. We are free to do what we want to do and say what we want to say. But when the soul because of limitation gives wrong command, God inspired the soul to act otherwise. We give wrong commands to our mind, our senses, and we go do wrong things. That's how we end up doing wrong things. Because the soul is not conscious at that time that God sits next with him. So shine, O Lord, shine in my heart so that I, the soul, behold your radiant self and be inspired to respond positively to your inspiration. And Lord, while worshiping you, let no danger approach me either today, tomorrow, or any other day in my life. This is part of the mantra. And it says, I meditate on psychological connection with God so that I do not lose sight of his inspiration. That is what we do here every Sunday morning, or whenever you perform your Sandhya. You sit down and you meditate upon God. You meditate upon the things you need and you ask him, oh God, give me the blessings that I can achieve my aims and objectives in life. Physical satisfaction and spiritual satisfaction. You need to take care of this body and you need to take care of your soul also. You need to feed the soul, you need to feed the mind. Not physical food. Physical food for the body. So you inspire God, you beg God to inspire you. Every day I pray. Every time I pray, I ask that no danger, no fear approach me. Abhayam mitra, abhayam amitra. No fear come to me from those who are friendly, those who are not friendly. No fear come to me during the day or during the night. No fear come to me from what I know and what I do not know. May I be friendly unto all directions, and may all directions be friendly unto me, meaning I smile with others, and they in return will smile with me. You scowl at others, they scowl at you too. So it all begins with you, and you pray every single Sunday, and maybe during the day, every day at your home while you perform your Sandhya. And we beg God, no danger. For example, simple. Fire can give heat, and in the midst of winter, and it can help me to cook food, etc. Uncontrolled fire can destroy. Rain gives fertility to the soil, but when we have too much of rain, what happens? It causes flood, and it destroys homes, etc. So it is good and it is bad. It has good qualities and bad qualities. There's always two sides of the coin. We can be good and we can be bad too. We have to make the choice. Which side we want to show more than the other. You want to be bad, then you get the bad fruit. You want to be good, you get a good fruit that tastes very sweet. Air also does damage. You need air to breathe. Too much of air, you have a hurricane, etc. It destroys property. I'll go through scanning too fast, destroy property, etc. And it comes to this sum, all of us will read this part here. This is what we're begging God for. So we pray. Let us go. 1, 2. So God, I pray that while I move and interact among the world's resources, do keep every danger away from me, both today and every other day of my life. When you cherish us, we know we will arrive at our destination. We feel strong because we know that you never become weak from old age. Shine in my heart so that I smile with everyone, and in the face of every impediment that comes my way. This is our general prayer, that what we're praying for in God. Keep shining in my heart, O God. Let me overcome every impediment in my way. Let me go to my destination and try to reach my destiny regardless of what happened. We beg God to take us there. Through all the trials and tribulations, we must reach to our final destination. All these things that happen to us, they are tests in our life. Some of them God put in front of us as reality, and some of them we cause on ourselves by the things we do to this body of ours and the things we say in this world. But whatever it is, they are all tests that we have to overcome in life. So we never give up hope. We never give up and become frustrated. Even though we are undergoing pains and sufferings, we say to ourselves, you know what? I have to get out of this. What can I do? I go to my God, or I go to someone who can help me. Someone who is not suffering from those kinds of symptoms. And the text, the mantra is here, and it gives us instructions what we can do. If you don't want to go to any personal, then take up the book and read it. It will inspire you to do the things you ought to have done. There are 3 of them. But we are going through from number 1, 2, and 3. This is what I want to share with you. Read the book. The book is there. Don't wait until you have to come Sunday morning to read from the book. It is your Bible. You walk with it and you read it. But we will continue to chant and read from this book. So this is what I want to share with you this morning. It's not coming from me. It's what Guruji has written there. What I'm giving you is just because I went through it. I internalize it and I can expound to it and put it into language that you can understand. Make it practical in your life. Om. Let us chant the mantra once more as we realize the meaning of it. And we come to an end. Om. Om. Pahino Agne Payubhir Ajasrair Utpraye Sadana Ashushakwan Mate Bhayam Jaritaram Yavishta Nunam Vidan Ma Param Sahaswa Nunam Vidan Ma Param Sahaswa Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Let us stand. I want to say thanks to all of you who turned out this morning, especially the children musicians, for coming to Mandir, and keep coming and bring out those who wants to stay home. Inspire them that they can come. If you're out of town, then I understand, that's fine. You have to go do what you have to do. So let us stand, take the Aarti Bhajan, and we bring the Yash to a close. 2 verses.
Jai Jagadish
Hare
Swami Jai Jagadish Hare Bhakt Jano ke sangat Bhakt Jano ke sangat Kshan mein dur kare Om Jai Jagadish Hare Jo dhyaave phal paave dukh vidase man ka O Swami dukh vidase man ka Sukh sampatti ghar aave Sukh sampatti ghar aave Ashtami te tan ka Om Jai Jagadish Hare Vishaya vikar mitao Paap haro deva O Swami paap haro deva Shraddha bhakti badhao Shraddha bhakti badhao संतन की सेवा ओम जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे स्वामी जय जगदीश
अथ शान्तिपाठः ॐ द्यौः शान्तिरन्तरिक्षं शान्तिः पृथिवी शान्ति रापः शान्ति रौषधयः शान्ति वनस्पतयः शान्तिर्विश्वे देवः शान्तिर्ब्रह्मा शान्ति सर्वं शान्ति शान्तिरेव शान्तिः सामा शान्तिरेधि ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। प्रेम से बोलो ओमकार भगवान की जय। प्रेम से बोलो वेद उद्धारक महर्षि स्वामी दयानंद की जय। प्रेम से बोलो ब्रह्मा ऋषि स्वामी विवेकानंद की जय। प्रेम से बोलो मर्यादा पुरुषोत्तम श्री रामचंद्र की जय। प्रेम से बोलो गीता का योगेश्वर श्री कृष्ण चंद्र की जय। प्रेम से बोलो भगवती माता सीता की जय। प्रेम से बोलो वैदिक सत्य सनातन धर्म की जय। Namaste to everyone. The artists coming around. Give generously. Don't forget to give your name to Vahan Ranuka for donations you want to give for the June 3rd, going to Liberty. Yes, you buy the, if you give 3-4 cases, and I think these size will be perfect. You want a big size? Okay, you want a bigger size. Put your name down, and you bring the water that day when you're coming. Bhojan Mantra, we have that? All right. Om